Hi everyone, and thanks for joining us again, as in today's video we're going to give you a complete budget breakdown for our 2 months in Kuala Lumpur. I want to keep this short and sweet, so let's jump right in and start with accommodation. We stayed in 2 different condo towers in the same building that share common area amenities such as restaurants, a gym, a lounge, and this amazing pool. The first unit in the Luxe was a small studio apartment that had everything we needed for an extended stay. However, we did feel it was a little overpriced for what we got. The second much larger studio in the colony was a corner unit with an unbelievable view of the Petronas Towers, KL Tower, and Merdeka 118. And it was actually a lot less expensive than our first smaller unit. And if you want any more information about this building or either unit, please check out our channel and see the full-length videos we did. Moving on from accommodation, let's head over to transportation. KL has a really extensive and easy-to-use metro and bus system. It could get very crowded at peak times, but once you learn what hours to avoid, it really was a very cost-effective and efficient way to travel. Now, we also did take a few grabs while we were here, and again found them to be an extremely affordable option, whether it was due to bad weather, for a longer trip, or for those harder to reach places. Food was our most expensive category while we were in Kuala Lumpur, and that was mostly for 2 reasons. First, I found myself at the grocery store buying snacks, breakfast foods, and occasional meal items that I would cook in our condo. The cost of those food items, mixed with the cost of the other needed essentials for condo living, made our grocery bill quite high. And secondly, we really struggled in Kuala Lumpur to find local food that we really enjoyed. So we ended up eating a lot more expensive Western food, whether we were eating out or ordering in with Grab. I guess I should also mention that this category would include any random food or drinks that we bought, whether it was at a street market or a convenience store while we were out sightseeing. Speaking of sightseeing, there are lots of things to do in Kuala Lumpur. Some of those things will be free and others won't be, but we feel we did a great mix of both during our stay. From malls to amusement parks to historic sites, you'll definitely be able to find something that you will enjoy here, as they have a large range of items to do. I know that I'm giving you just a quick overview of some of the things we got up to while we were in Kuala Lumpur in this video, but we did do 2 really in-depth sightseeing videos on this city, so be sure to check out our channel to see those. For this next category, I'm combining our cell service and some personal care items just to keep things moving along. Since we were going to be in Malaysia for 3 months, and 2 of those months were going to be in Kuala Lumpur, we decided to get actual local service. We went with U-Mobile, where we were able to get eSIMs for our iPhones, as well as pretty reliable service for about $11 each a month. While we were here, Steve also needed a haircut, and he found a place at My Town Mall. And while the cost was about the same as what he paid in Bangkok, the level of service and items included with the cut were definitely not quite up to Thailand standards. I also decided to treat myself to a pedicure for my birthday, and I definitely did not pick the right place. This shop was very bare bones, and while they did a decent job, it was definitely not a relaxing or enjoyable experience. Since we are full-time travelers, we really try and keep our reoccurring expenses low. Therefore, we just have a few monthly subscriptions. So let's recap each of the categories we just covered, giving you that total 2-month cost before we go into our final all-inclusive numbers. Now that we add it all up, you can see our total expenses came to just over $3,700 for our 2-month stay, which breaks down to about $940 per person per month. And while this is definitely extremely affordable, I do have to say we definitely enjoyed our time in other cities more. So if we had to do it over, we would definitely not stay in Kuala Lumpur for this long. But we would love to hear your thoughts on this area to see if you agree with us or if maybe we need to give this city another chance. Either way, make sure to subscribe and join us this next time. We'll be taking the train from Kuala Lumpur to Ipoh and be sharing with you everything we learned from booking tickets to lounge access to a full train tour as we move north through Malaysia.